Hello, welcome to Strange News, and I am your host, Steffany Strange, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty hard, heavy topics, so viewer discretion is strongly advised. And as always, if you like the paranormal and strange, you come to the right place, so make sure that you follow, hit that like button, and let's get on with today's first story. All right, so there is another reason why flights have been so messed up lately, and it is UFO sightings, as if flying was not scary enough. And there's so many things to worry about when you are on a plane. This is another add on. Welcome to 2025. Because as of recently, we have been seeing a handful of accounts of plane crashes left and right, and it's making people feel very anxious, and rightfully so. But now we have to worry about aliens. Yup, aliens. Well, I'm just gonna use this image because why not? Why not? I mean, at this point, everything is possible, right? Am I kidding? No, maybe, I don't know. Because it turns out that a pilot in Turkey spotted something very, very eerie. Now, the location is known to be one of the 6th largest cities in Turkey, so it wasn't just like in the middle of nowhere. Now, apparently, the pilot said that he didn't see anything appear on his radar, and there was a video that was recorded by somebody who spotted something at the same time. So I believe it was like the same situation, and there has been no official conclusion on what that was. Maybe it could have been a drone, who knows? But I'm going to play the clip, okay? Now I know the quality is not the best. It's kind of like when you see the moon, you're like, oh my god, the moon is so beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture with my iPhone and it's just a little speck. Obviously that's what's happening here. But the fact that this person felt so compelled to record this, I feel like should hold some weight, right? On top of the fact that a lot of people were also talking about it in that local region. Now I'm going to fast forward it to like the little multiple lights here. There it is, like a little
Okay.
Christmas light. And this is not the one and only mysterious, unexplained sighting. In fact, in December of 2024, there was 2 pilots that were flying over Oregon, and they saw a fast-moving craft zipping through the night sky. The FFA confirmed that the pilots reported seeing something unidentified near the Seattle area. And apparently, a traffic controller literally told a pilot to move around as necessary to avoid the UFO. Dun dun dun. You know these sightings aren't just happening randomly, right? It feels like they are definitely increasing. They're not just showing up on our radars, they are now showing us that they have technological advancements. Now, if pilots are starting to get scared, should we be scared too? Because honestly, with the current state of this government here in the United States, aliens come. Because right now it's so chaotic. What else? What else? Just add the cherry on top at this point. I mean, if anything, they might not even be as scary. They might probably be better. Who knows? We don't know, right? The next story I have for you guys is pretty hard, pretty heavy, pretty sad, and tragic. So, obviously, viewer discretion. Watch at your own risk, okay? So, what would you do if someone told you a child was possessed by demons? I mean, how could you even tell if they were being hurt because of these horrific accusations? Well, we're definitely going to talk about it because it almost feels like witch trials never really ended. And honestly, I can make a whole video how they never really ended. One of the most notorious cases is that of Victoria Climbié. And what had happened was that 25 years ago, this poor 8-year-old suffered at the hands of being tortured, murdered, after her guardians convinced a preacher that she was possessed. She suffered 128 injuries, was starved, tied up, and burned, yet social services failed to intervene. However, her death led to major reforms to child protection laws. But has it really changed? Because another important event that really just puts a reflection of society and what are we doing to protect children? Because you see, this is 33-year-old Mardoshi Yembi. He was accused of witchcraft as a child after moving from Congo to London. His relatives blamed him for his mother's death and believed that he had brought them bad luck. He endured 2 years of exorcisms, was isolated, and self-harmed at the age of 11. So this is all due to this belief system named kindoki, which is a Congolese belief in witchcraft and possession, often leading to horrific abuse, child abandonment, and exorcisms. Currently, there are over 2,000 cases of kindoki-related abuse reported every year, and many go undetected. Now, survivors like Mardoshi say that social services and police often interpret these poor victims as just troublemakers. And it just really goes to show how much people are using their biases and their lack of sympathy to blame these poor children as troublemakers. It's really unfortunate. Now, his story is the basis of this film named Kindoki Witch Boy that is exposing the ongoing abuse tied to these exorcisms. And I think it's important for us to watch the trailer. But again, trigger warning. I couldn't finish all of the trailer, and I don't think I'm going to finish all of it here either. But let's just watch a quick sample, okay?
Why'd you eat like that? Kindoki kids eat like that.
Stop it.
Someone in your house is trying to kill you. Someone who should love you hates you. Want to destroy you. I believe it is your own child.
He says someone in my house is trying to kill me.
Stop it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well done. It's really good, guys.
You stay away from us, you hear me? We don't want nothing to do with you.
I just want to give him a big hug.
I choose to be a witch.
Get away from him.
You're evil.
Why do you choose to be a witch with the B instead of the W? All right, we're gonna stop here because again, this is just, gosh, making me almost want to cry, okay? But it's important to keep on the conversation, spread awareness, and if you can have the opportunity to check out the film, please do so. Now, the next story is also related to witchcraft, but it is definitely mysterious. It is definitely something that I could go down the rabbit hole on, and it raises this. Imagine living in a town where everyone knows the truth, but no one will say it out loud. What are they so afraid of? Like, seriously, what are they so afraid of? Because this is what happened, right? So in February 14th of 1945, a farm laborer named Charles Walton was found murdered in a gruesome ritualistic killing. It is said that he was stabbed with his own pitchfork, his throat cut, and a cross carved into his chest. Rumors immediately spread the rumors he was killed for witchcraft. But the truth is definitely a lot more mysterious and definitely not set in stone. Yet, the village refuses to speak about it. And why would a community protect the identity of a killer for 80 years? Is it fear? Is it a tradition? Or is it something much darker? Locals insist that they know who did it, but they will never reveal who it is. A woman in the village outright refused to give her name, saying that it is a very touchy subject and we can't talk about it. What's more is that the murder victim and the suspected killer are both buried in the same cemetery, but their graves are unmarked. Even detectives were baffled by this case, asking questions like, was this really a ritualistic killing, or did someone want people to believe that it was? And some claim he was a witch and that his death was a sacrificial killing linked to pagan rituals. Others argue it's just a dispute over money. But in that case, why would all of this be a secret? Why would people refuse to talk about it? Now, here's my take. As somebody who is a psychic, I have done readings on people, I do psychic circles, paranormal investigations. Whenever I hear cases about people saying witchcraft is a cause of horrific things, I'm like, where are you coming from? Are you coming from a place that you grew up in a very traditional religious household, Abrahamic religious household, and so anything outside of that is demonic? Or do you just not know about these other spiritual practices? Because like other religions like Christianity and Catholics have killed in the name of their religion. So like, where is this coming from? Right? Those are the questions that I think about, honestly. Now, there is a documentary called The Last Sacrifice, and it examines all the theories, including a possible cover-up, which I feel like I'm going to try to go down the rabbit hole on this and watch it too. I don't know. You let me know if you're interested in this. Now, the movie The Wicker Man is inspired by this story. Apparently, the movie is about an outsider that discovers a sinister village conspiracy, which I'm like, okay, so now there's 3 things I need to watch today. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Do you guys know about this case? Do you have any recommendations? Let me know. Now, this is all I have for you guys today for Strange News. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, or if you have any recommendations, also let me know. And until next time, you guys, stay strange.